Many of the small businesses that we work with are looking for funding and finance, and we provide the mentorship that they need to identify how much funding and finance they need and when they need it. So we help them to map out that funding and finance journey. Companies often overlook the need for a financial plan that is appropriately detailed, and it's very important that they get this aspect right when they're looking to raise funding and finance. And we provide mentorship around that so that they know which cost components to include, how long to forecast out, for example, and they can really get a solid sense of what the ask is and how much they need and when. The finance most suited to a small company depends in part on the technology readiness level, the TRL level that that company is at. So for clients that are at a fairly early TRL level, quite often grant finance is most suited to them. And for them, we will help them to understand which grants might be available to them to apply for, and we will help them to understand the elements of their business plan and to make them really robust, those elements that are relevant to every question of the grant application so that they can put in a really strong application. We also provide mentorship for companies that are at a more advanced TRL level, which may be more suited to loan finance or equity finance. For equity finance, for example, we will support companies to create the pitch documents that they need. We will mentor them around the robustness of the financial model, around the documents that need to go into their data room. And we'll also mentor them and support them around finding investors. We have access to paid databases and to forming a plan for how to go about finding and targeting investors. So we've helped a great number of companies to raise finance in various forms, whether that's grants or loans or equity. An example of very recently of equity finance that's been raised by the clients that we support has been a $2.34 million raise by a synthetic biology business, and that came together with a lovely consortium of equity investors, and we supported that company right from inception to working out how best to put their pitch deck together. We supported them around understanding what to put in that financial model, and then just with conversations, as they were having conversations with investors, they'd come to us and we would just be there as a sounding board for them. We have recently supported an AI company to raise $8 million US, actually from across the pond in America, so they've just closed their raise. And we have just supported a sustainable farming company to raise about £2 million.